Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Mordheim, City of the Damned. This is a bit of an interesting one. I'm putting this in my daily new game slot. New to the channel is honestly what it means. For the most part, I do play games as they come out. We're in a little bit of a lull between a few things at the moment, but that's not to say that there's not plenty of things that I want to have a look at. Now, Mordheim, for those who have followed the channel, is a tabletop game. It's set in the Warhammer fantasy universe that I personally grew up on and I absolutely love. I loved Mordheim more than anything, more than actual Warhammer, and I played lots of that too. So, huge fan. I played a little bit of this back when it came out. It's got jank to it. It's definitely very different, and I don't think I ever came away from it because I disliked it. I just am a frenetic gamer that bounces around from everything. It's not just how I run my YouTube channel. I'm like this outside of that. Anyway, Necromunda, Underworld or whatever, I can't remember the subtitle, but Necromunda has recently been announced as an upcoming game from the exact same studio, I believe they're called Rogue Factor, that made this. Now, for those that aren't familiar, Necromunda is to Mordheim what Warhammer 40k is to fantasy. They're essentially the same games, but they're set into different settings. So Mordheim is the fantasy version, and Necromunda is the 40k version. So this is all very exciting news. I never played a huge amount of Necromunda when I was younger. I was strictly Mordheim, but to be honest, I probably would have played more Necromunda if I just had the mates that were playing it. So, the waffle of the intro is that game's been announced, and it's coming up shortly. I presume it's actually out this year, if not next, right? But it's kind of an exciting prospect that's coming up on the horizon. I'm very pumped to see where it goes, and I thought this would be the perfect time to actually jump into this Mordheim game. Even though it's a little bit older, a couple of years older, it's probably a bit janky, give us an idea of what we might be able to expect out of Necromunda coming up. Like I said, it's the same studio, and it's essentially the sister game as far as the tabletop's concerned. Anyway, so there's your little history lesson for those that aren't aware. I know it's a bit of a waffle intro, but you know, it's interesting stuff to get out of the way. So ultimately, this is a warband management game. It's essentially that, like, you go to this city. The theme is that Mordheim is this city that got struck by a big old bloody comet of this very valuable material. I can't even remember, it's like sparkstone or some shit, I can't remember. But anyway, blokes from all around have sent their little war bands to go looting and pillaging, and that's essentially what you're doing here. You're a bunch of mercenaries, you hire on more mercenaries, you guys get leveling up and RPG mechanics, they get permanently killed, they get bits of them cut off and eyes poked out. So it's all very, a lot of progression built into it. So I guess we go. Now these are all the... Okay. Now, I don't know if I have access to all these warbands. There might even be some more as well. There are some DLC. I'm a bit more partial to Skaven these days, but to be honest, since I'm not a huge expert on this game, I honestly think human mercenaries will be the smart move. A bit more personable for people on the outside looking in. But you can do the Sisters of Sigmar. You got Inquisition, Chaos, and there's all sorts of crazy different sort of monsters and team-specific upgrades. But the humans are probably the most vanilla, which is probably the best place for us to kick off.
Decided to brave the city of the damned in search of gold and glory. There's no shortage of those who've tried before you. If you look hard enough, you'll find their bones littering the ruins.
That is a lot. Okay, so respectfully, thank you, sir, but I'm not that worried, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so we're in a war camp. You're making the most of a dire situation. I love that sort of stuff. You know, where every decision's tough. So we're going to continue on. This is a very busy screen, but up here we've got all the stuff there. Not everything's unlocked just yet. I believe the veterancy system is sort of a meta progression. Like I've got a leveling up system and I can spec points into certain things, I suppose. Not 100% sure, not 100% really worried about that, to be honest. So we go to our warband management. It seems we start with only a dude, with a leader. Ferric von Mortborg. So there's all these Middenheim sort of empire lands of fantasy. So we've got the henchman slots. Hero slot is sort of, they're a bit sexier, the heroes and the leaders and that sort of thing. But the henchmen are the main battle line as well. We really do need to hire henchmen, and this is who we've got available. continue. So you can essentially at the beginning you can just buy, wow, look at this Chad. One or the other, you know, like a range dude and a combat dude. So I think probably be smart money to get a bit of a punchy henchman. We'll get another one as well. It's 15 bucks. It's pretty cheap. Did I hire him? I thought I hired him. My bad. Confirm. And then I'll get a shooty dude to sort of round it out, I guess. Again, I only played this a bit and I played this years ago. Hero, right? So we can get heroes. So we've got 3 that we can choose from. Oh, no. So you got the young blood slot. He even looks a little bit like the figurine. I still remember the young bloods and that. There was one of them looked like this guy. So you could just put a henchman in that slot, but we won't. We'll take this bloke, Sigmund Geldhandler. That's a pretty cool name. So they all start with these sort of default weapons, and you can shop for more stuff and that sort of thing, but I think just filling out our slots as soon as possible is probably the smart move. I don't know how to unlock the other ones, but it seems that there's certain things that are already locked anyway. Skirmish, veterancy system. We've got the shop. Visit the shop to purchase new equipment. The inventory will refresh every week and may be affected by random events. So interesting stuff will be like shields and armor, just to give us a little bit more staying power, I guess. But I'm not that worried. We're just going to sort of jump in and start feeling it out like the newbie that we are. Okay, now the Smuggler's Den isn't open yet. We'll go to campaign and get our first mission done. So essentially, it'll cover off when it unlocks afterwards, but your core gameplay in this is to collect up these shards and send them back home. You actually have quotas that you have to meet for shipments, and there's your fail condition there. So you're sort of being taxed heavily by the powers that be and trying to eke out a little bit of progress in between that. It's interesting. It's not from the tabletop. It's the video game version, but it's very clever. So I think we've only got really 2 options here, and you can see normal and normal. Oh, Weirdstone or Wordstone, however you'd like to say that. Average and poor, average and very poor. I guess we could do this. The cash, normal sounds good. You can send scouts as well to look into different areas as well, but these seem fine, you know. And we can also have a reserve also. Now, launch and deploy. Select the warriors you wish to deploy for the mission. Okay. If we do launch and deploy, I believe it just automatically sticks your blokes onto the battlefield. It is a little bit haphazard. You know, they don't all spawn together necessarily.
Secret cache of equipment in the area. With this information, you are able to beat them to the location and deploy patrols to watch for the enemy's arrival.
Nice. Now, we don't know who we're up against until we eyeball them, so it could be any... It basically is just a randomly generated other warband. Make the enemy warband rout. We'll put them all out of action. So yeah, once enough of them go down, they have to start taking rout tests and eventually will break. Mark for death optional. Put the following warriors out of action and claim they belong. Gurno Albrecht's Token of Sigma. Well, that sort of gives it away a little bit. That strikes me as that they must be human mercenaries as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Deploy Frederick von Mortenborg. Oh, okay, maybe if okay, look, so we are deploying. The other option would have been where it would have automatically deployed for me. I mean, can I actually see the map? Tab or wheel out? I can't remember because whatever, he'll... Oh wow, you can put him up the other end of the street sort of thing? Oh, whatever, here will do. Let's just slap them all down. I think I kind of deployed my boss away from everyone. Alright. Maybe it was spacebar? I can't quite remember, but there is a way to pull up the map. Anyway, we're waiting for the opponent. So he's essentially moving in real time, right? So can I... No. Okay, I need to know, because there is a map and it's kind of important to be able to do. Controls. Gamepad. That's interesting. It does feel like it might want to be a gamepad sort of game. Move backwards, show, warriors, action wheel. Yeah, because there's like a wheel sort of thing. So maybe I'll overview map, middle mouse button. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, that's fine. So you can have a look around here. There's our sort of starting cart. Oh, God help me. I put my boss all the way over here on his own. Oh, that could have been better. But like running over to sort of scavenge and search for these things is definitely a big thing. So we might try and path towards that. You can see the beacon in the sky of where I marked. Now the cool thing is he has action points, in the blue ones down the bottom. Once you hit this radius, it will tag down the point where you hit it, and then you can keep moving, and this is how you use your movement points. Now if you want to go back and take it back, you can, like that. You can just walk back over it and take it. But there are certain scenarios, you know, you might get seen or attacked by an enemy. Like, it's not a guarantee that you can undo it. You can get ambushed and all sorts of things, so you want to be careful. Okay, so as much as I do want to go in there and have a look, I really want to get home. So let's actually take this street, because I'm not excited to get jumped here. Alright, cool. So we're done. I guess ambush stance or end turn. Well, we'll do ambush stance. Yeah, so what that does, it creates an attack of opportunity region. So if an enemy were to walk into that red area, he will like attack him, essentially. Okay, so middle mouse button. Yeah, I think I will give the gamepad a bit of a go. Alright, so we're gonna go up this street. I just kind of want to try and regroup my team a little bit, because my deployment was so sus. That is interesting. Maybe I will choose to deploy next time, because in my experience, actually I'll show the other version, but in my experience they deploy your blokes all over the place, but I kind of like the idea of everyone starting together as a blob. This is our sort of cart. Now, I don't know if you can always steal the relic flag from it, but that's usually an objective in some of the missions. So if you can find the enemy's cart, you can pinch essentially like their banner. And I think you can use it as a storage point as well. You could drop stuff off or swap equipment, perhaps. I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, we'll just get all the boys together. It's interesting that we're getting to all act together, because it does take initiative order. See, we've got all higher initiative than the enemy. Now this dude can do Overwatch, Q&E, dodge stance as well, so you could choose to go into a certain perception? Perception? Confirm perception, what's that do? Does that end my turn? No. Did that generate? No, that's the back of my cart. Okay, not 100% sure what the perception thing. It might be for like sneaky sort of dudes. Roll perception test fail. 55, target 49. Okay, interesting. So his dudes are moving now. This is cool. I always love the setting. The you know, this sort of medieval town that's been absolutely ravaged. Loved the tabletop, man. It was so good. I really must give Blood Bowl a bit of a go as well. I didn't play a huge amount of it on the tabletop, but that was another one where it's sort of like Gridiron, but Warhammer. And you know, I'd play as like sneaky goblins and chainsaw people and all that sort of shit, and then you'd get penalised by the ref, unsurprisingly.
A new round has started.
So resources, updated. See that? A certain amount of the weird stones have been claimed, so the enemy must be pinching them as well. Oh, what's happened here? He looks like a chaos cultist to me. Where did we see him? There. Okay. Excuse me. So he's like hard left from my current position. Oh, I can see him down there. So you can drop down. You got to be careful. 56% chance. We'll do it. We'll probably take damage. Yeah, take a little bit of health, whatever. It's got to be done, you know? Alright. So, like, obviously you want to balance scavenging with, like, getting on the biff. This guy's got an ambush set up, I think, right? So he's probably going to charge attack me. Yeah. Oh, jeez. You got a good hit in too. Okay. So, here's the thing. Now I'm stuck in attack. This sort of attack of opportunity circle. And, I think each dude has a circle which stops them from being like 100% side to side, even your allies. So, you can only overwhelm dudes so much. So what we've got here? Squire's Curse. What is that? Attack, Squire's Curse. I'll do the Squire's Curse. That seems to give me a little bit more of a boost. Nice. Get done, son. And then we'll attack with the last 3. Oh wow, we're hammering this bloke. Flee. No. Delay. I think... Yeah, flee, he gets a free attack, right? We'll just end turn. Alright, let's get some more Chads involved. See if we can... You see, I can squeeze in there. And now I'm stuck in. Okay. Nice. Out of action. Get out of here, mate. So you can potentially search... Loot. Here we go. Oh look, he's been picking up stones. So, we've only got 3 slots. Oh, that's the secondary objective, so that's cool. Nice. So we'll exit. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm not clear on what that warp effect is. Like... Oh, and that's... I think that's their trailer, technically. There. Maybe. Not sure. All the iconography in this game is strange. End turn. Man, this is actually holding up a lot better than I thought it might. Not that I was expecting it to be bad. Part of me wants to just grab that bloke's dagger, you know. No? Not allowed to... No actions available. Oh, I've probably used up too much move. Oh, there's some weird stone on the ground. We'll go into ambush mode. Martin Haas. Sounds like an F1 man. Oh, you can see, we've seen, there's a guy I can see. Up here. Oh, we can see, oh, okay, cool. Alright, we've just got to be careful here. Alright, Martin. Wait, I'm confused about your facing. Is there a compass? Oh, sorry, I was looking at the bow and arrow. That was what was throwing me. Huh. No. I think we need to go that way. That's better, sorry. The facing of the... Oh no. What's going on there? I've stepped in like a bloody trap or something. Oh, I can hit someone. Oh, there he is over there. You can see him in the distance. 75% is pretty bloody good, I would say, so I'm going to give that a red hot. Yeah, he gets shot. That... Oh, so these are, he looks like an Inquisitor or something. So these might be, the Inquisition. Good, so ambush, we've missed. Oh, he's got an arrow in the face. That's always good. Jesus. Yeah, you gotta watch out for their generals, their leaders. Oh no. Lionheart, leave him. Leon Hart. Helmet Mater. I think That we got another bloke, a flail dude. Maybe that's just what their normal troopers look like. I'm not sure. But if we can snag this general, that'd be really good for their route test. You can see up the top left, that's the morale. And I think if it drops below the threshold, for them 21 by the look of it, I'm not sure. Oh, here comes someone. Oh, he's a hero. You can see the little stars. So that's their sort of... They've probably got the same amount. One sort of young blood hero type dude as well.
Has started.
Alright, we need to absolutely jump this bloke. So I'm going to squeeze in here. Now, what have we got? Parry, stance, dodge. None of that. No. We've just got a normal attack. I think if you have different weapons, you could have different attacks. We'll do that. Yeah, this would definitely work well with a control pad. I might give that a go. Nice. Wait, is he a Mortborg as well? Yaris, they're Mortborgians also. Well. Alright, so we can do dodge stance or we can do parry stance. And the numbers are there, you just... Obviously the parry's got a higher chance, so we'll do that. Alright, so we're probably going to have to come around... Like, that won't work. See, you have to go to the edge of the circle for that to work. Very good. Let's do the Youngblood thing again. Squire's Curse, that's what it was. Oh, big hits. Mate, and you gotta be careful, because this can happen to your warband as well. You can get absolutely jumped. No actions available. Yeah, loot. Have I already looted with this guy? I can't remember. Oh, give me that token, give me that. I'll take a handgun. This is their relative value, I believe, so... At the very least, we can sell it. I don't think you can really use cross sort of species or team weapons so much. Oh, hang on, watch out for this bloke. Yeah, we might just hold it down. Alright, well look, this bloke... Can you loot? Not allowed to loot? Dodge stance, perception, delay. Oh, he's... Oh, okay, so he's hurt pretty bad from the stun. We'll do perception. Fail, okay. Do another one, I want to know what it's about. Success. What have we perceived? I don't know. Okay. Oh, you can see their cart up there as well. Cool. Look, to be honest, we'll just end turn. Because he's so badly hurt, I don't really want to risk him. But we've got a pretty good strong point here, so I'm going to push this. I really want to loot this guy, but for whatever reason it doesn't want me to loot him, so that's fine. Oh, bugger. Oh, Jesus. I probably could have handled that better. I like the look of those dudes. They're very chatty. Oh, we've got two different weapons. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so they do a combined attack. That's cool. Alright. As much as I'd like to loot the weird stone, I kind of want to I want to get involved. Go on, mate. Oh, yeah, but like, he can't... He can't shoot into combat, I don't think. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll take that point back. We'll go here. We're going to jump up here. Success, so that's good. We'll see about getting a bloody angle on one of these blokes, eh? Overwatch. Oh, he must use up a lot of move jumping up. Unknown enemy. So it looks like they've only got 3 blokes left. Oh, someone's getting shot. Who are you shooting? Did you shoot this bloke? Oh no, Martin. Martin from Team Haas. Oh jeez. Gunther's down. Now, there's a chance that he does die, and there's a chance that he doesn't. I don't think they really get extensive injuries for the basic troops. It's more for your heroes. So we'll see how that sort of pans out. I can hear a dude moving.
A new round has started.
Alright, I'm gonna absolutely slap this bloke. Fuck. There we go. So there's a lot of numbers and rolls in the background, but at the basic level, it's pretty basic. I think as you level them up and equip them with more stuff, more becomes available to them. Oh, I think he's zoned out, so I can't actually fight them. There's no room for me, bugger. It's alright, I'm gonna go back up my archer. Oh, I should probably loot this, shouldn't I? Oh my god, so much stuff. Yeah. A token of Sigma, used only for bounty objectives, has no value and is discarded after the battle. Ah. What's the objective? I don't think it's Gunther's. Oh, Gunther's my own dude, right? What was the bonus objective? Gurno Albrecht's, right? So I guess I have no use for these ones. We should get the fragments because that's what everything's all about. Alright, cool. Here we go. Alright. Oh, bugger. Switch weapons. Disengage. Flee. You get a free attack on me. I might do the weapon switch. There we go. Yes. That's a big dagger. Oh, damn it. Dodge fail. Too bad, Martin. Oh my god, that's not good. Hopefully we don't break.
Your warband morale is critically low.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, so we're now getting into like break territory.
A new round has started.
We might still win it. No, okay. So, we've lost because of the route test. So it goes, you know. But the battles only go for a short amount of time, which is pretty cool. What's going on here? Extra battleground victory, you would have got rewards. Gold crowns. Okay, so see, it actually behooves us, because we can't be certain whether we're going to win or not. We were flogging them for a while there, but it all turned around a little bit. So, picking up extra bits and bobs, I think, is big. Most valuable warrior. Casualties. That's pretty cool. The whole point system that's there.
I saw a dwarf floundering in the Reich once. He learned to swim pretty damn quick. You had better learn too. Because a man can drown in defeat the same as he can in water.
Fair enough. Good advice. Appreciate it. So you have to pay your dudes as well. Experience for surviving the mission. Nice. Excuse me. Cost of defeat. Left behind during the route, this warrior eventually returns to the warband. However, some equipment may have been left behind. Right. So he needs healing. Skull fracture. Permanent injury. Mental condition. A skull wound has left the warrior stupid. Who's this? Leonhardt. Poor man. Sometimes forgetting what it must do. This is a thing that you get for like trolls and monsters on the tabletop. Usually you have to roll a dice roll to see if they'll just be dumb. It'll be the same thing here. Poor bugger. But he got some XP, so that's what matters. Fortunate return. There you go. He came back pretty much unscathed, so that's nice. Broken jaw, though. Injury reduces leadership and maximum leadership by 1. Yeah, okay. Poor bugger. And that's... what else? How'd he go? Fortunate return. Amnesia. The warrior loses up to 5 XP their current rank progression. Well, fortunately he doesn't have any, so... Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Most valuable warrior for enemies put out of action. Nice. Very cool. So go continue. War camp. Every time you return from a mission, you have to pay the upkeep costs of your warriors as well as treatment costs for any injuries. Warriors will refuse to join missions until they are paid, which is totally fair enough. Alright, so if we were to go to, I guess, warband management. Oh, hang on, what was this? Oh yeah, warband management. So, how do we, awaiting treatment, reserve. I think there were, oh no, yeah, I think you have to actually go through them. Oh, here you go, pay treatment. Not cheap, because we got bashed pretty bad. And pay the upkeep as well. The treatment was more expensive than anything, right? But everyone's on the mend. So they're healing. So this is where we'd probably want some subs. No one died, and we got some experience across the board. So that's, you know, that's a bit of a win situation. But you must complete your first mission. So I guess technically we didn't complete that mission because we lost. Campaign. Oh, okay. Sorry, you got to go to the next day. So I'll hit that next day. Make sure you've taken care of all business. Unpaid upkeep will accrue interest, and warriors will worsen if they're not treated. But we've dealt with that. That's all good.
Shipment has been requested.
Daily report: 2 warriors receiving treatment. Management and smuggling. You've received a new shipment request. This is what I was talking about before. So we'll just click on that real quick before we finish up. Sell weird stone that you have gathered during missions. Primary source of income and should not be neglected. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. You may sell to several factions around Mordheim that are willing to purchase your stock. In addition to earning gold coins, your reputation with each faction will increase as you sell weird stone to them, earning rewards and bonuses for reaching certain milestones. It's recommended to fulfill the request shipment from your primary faction first and foremost, and then sell, right? So we have the primary faction, Baron von Leitdorfer, but we can also sell to these guys in Brigensburg and Sigma's Haven for, you know, bonuses with them. But we have to give them 75 pounds weight in 10 days of the stone. Now, all we really have, you can see up here, is 3 fragments, and I think that is just 3 pounds weight by the look of it. Shards and clusters are obviously worth more, but we can't send the shipment until we've done that. So there you go, that's the sort of core of this game and how it works. Back to camp. I like it. I want to play more, actually. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, it's a little bit out of season. It's not really brand new, but it gives you an idea of what's coming on the horizon with Necromunda. You better believe I will be playing that on the channel. I'm very pumped to be playing Necromunda. So maybe we'll just keep chipping away at this. I'm really enjoying it, and I'll give the controller a go on the next one, I think. Team, thanks again for joining me. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.